It looks like we're just waiting for Caleb to say he's ready. No, he says he's ready, and so does YachtMaster, and we're gonna get into game number 4 on Catalina. And apparently it's not called Catalina Island, it's just called Catalina. And then that's gonna be starting here in just a moment. This is definitely not the RSL. So Catalina, you probably are looking at this and saying, well, what kind of map is Catalina? You're saying something about an island earlier. That's because it is. And it's a round island. And if you look at it, it looks kind of like merry-go-round. So that's because it's kind of shaped like merry-go-round. Except for the bases are laid out pretty differently. But onto the players. At the 5 o'clock position of this map, that is Catalina, in game number 4, it is from Team Ravels Gaming, looking to turn things around. It is our Zerg player, CalebAracous. And in the 9 o'clock position, spawning as the red Protoss player, he's on fire, that's why he's red. It is Confederation's YachtMaster. So he's going to do a standard opening of getting a 9 pylon at the Forge expansion, but he's not going to scout just yet. Looks like he's gonna get a get a mineral and then go place it back, and then he's gonna scout out a little bit later, probably more after getting that forge. And our Zerg player Caleb is doing the extractor trick because he probably messed up his overlord timing. So generally Caleb is kind of greedy when it comes to his play, so at least from my experience of casting him, like the games I've seen him play, he's played kind of greedy. He doesn't, he likes to drone up whenever he can, so, and more power to him because he is a third player, and your goal is to drone up, so that's exciting. So Caleb should see that it's a forge, so he should be wary that there might be a cannon rush coming out, but maybe not. But he should be aware that that might be a possibility. So Caleb going with the hatch first. Like I said, he's a greedy player. He's so greedy he doesn't care about his scouting drone, and that drone dies. You know when that happens in movies, that like that player or that leader kind of gets his ass kicked later in the movie. But I hope that's not the case with Caleb, or at least he wouldn't want it to. So scouting probe's gonna see scouted in the wrong position. It's not spawning like that did in merry-go-round, and Caleb is just starting a spawning pool. So no gas yet for Caleb. And we'll see if he wants to get gas here in the next couple moments, or he'll plan on getting gas closer to like the 40 supply mark, most likely. We do see the cannon going down, so our Confederation player being a little bit safe, but he's gonna have his Nexus down in about we'll say 10 seconds, 15 seconds. Counting. So Protoss player, yep, basically waiting to put down that expansion. Puts down that expansion. Protoss player is scouting, and he sees that our player's base. Kind of knows the timings, all that fun stuff. Queen's starting to be created by the Zerg player. This is kind of the slow part of this match. So, what is there to talk about? Double gas is coming from a Protoss player, pretty around the 22 supply mark. So, we're gonna see some action here when it comes to technology. So 3 in gas on both of them, so he wants to get that gas really fast, so he's going to get that tech. This probably suggests the DTs, but it's hard to say. So the drone's going to come here. They're going to try to get this third base down, but the pylon's going to go down, and that's going to prevent some time, but not too much, just enough to cause these lings to go somewhere. And this drone really needs to get itself placed in a little eggshell to one day turn into a hatchery and serve its mother overlord. So continuing on with this cast, we see the probe escaped. He's going to the north. He's going to probably place the pylon up there and do some run bys, probably. We see the Zerglings are Wait, middle mouse button down. No, I'm not seeing any difference. So Zerglings are gonna poke. They're gonna try to get in. They do get in, but the cannon takes them out. So they don't see too much. They do see kind of positions of buildings, and he could probably assume this is a cyber core, another gateway, maybe a robo, based on timings. But it is kind of a late gateway, in my opinion. So, maybe, maybe not. It's only 6. It's only 6:45. So, continuing on, we see that the Zerg player has all 4 of his gases. It looks like he's hasn't gotten Lair yet. And by all 4 of his gases, I mean he just got these 2 in the main. This third base just started, so now he's going to start injecting that. So he's going to really drone up here. The probe's still sitting up here. Another probe's going out here. You know, all that other fun stuff. And we're going to continue on. Mothership core comes out. We see that he's gone with the 3 gases as well. And he's hiding in this corner. Twilight Council. So does that mean he's going to go with DTs, or does that mean he's going to look to go with the blink timing, or maybe a charge a lot if he's feeling like he has balls right now and he can get away with something? Pylon goes down right here, so fast reinforcements, all that jazz. This probe's going to probably put in the pylon down somewhere in this area as well. So Lair is about 2/3 of the way complete, getting up to that 3/4 right there. Pretty interesting. And we do see that he decided to go with Blink. So Metabolic Boost is about halfway done, or just about. Lair is just about completed. Evolution Chamber is going down a little bit later than Greedy Aracous will be. And we see that the second one goes down, and the Hydralisk then goes down. So Zerglings are going to run around like they don't care. They're going to chase after this probe. Cancel this pylon. Now they're going to probably search for more pylons, if there are more pylons, which there are, but he doesn't know that. Yeah, what else to say? What else to say? More gateways going down, and we see the robotics facility. So Blink plus Immortals, and eventually Colossus will be happening. Around the Stalkers being warped in at this proxy pylon. And we do see the Mothership core is also pressing out, so that's going to be fun. Ling's looking for any proxy pylons. They're not going to even scout this guy right up here. Caleb, I tell you, you need to be more diligent about finding proxy pylons. So 2 queens are going to take out this Mothership core unless they can get away fast enough. So, but the Stalkers are going to be there to assist it, so that's going to be a surprise. Or maybe it won't be a surprise. Looks like it's going to be a surprise. So look at the pylon. Look for Stalkers. And there's a bunch of Lings trying to take out the pylon. So Stalkers are ultimately going to take out the Lings, but the Hydras are now out. And so a ton of Hydras with a couple of Lings here. It's going to be bad news bears. Mothership core gets taken out. And the Time Warp is going to kind of zone out the Hydra. So he does kind of save his army, but he loses his Mothership core. So that might be a problem here. More Hydra's going to move out with the Lings. We see that they're going to circle each other. He immediately notices that the Stalkers are right here. And he's going to go in to intercept them. But he's going to realize there's no base. What is going on? Well, I must investigate. But he's going to go in and look. Oh, there's a huge ass Zerg army right there. That's going to wreck those Stalkers. Maybe. Oh, Blink does activate. So, Zerglings are going to get their surround in some of them, and it looks like these Stalkers aren't going to make it out. So, and if they do, they're lucky guys. So, Lings are doing enough damage from them. A little bit of stutter stepping here, but continuing. Hydras go so fast on creep, and they go even faster once you get that speed, but looks like he doesn't have that speed yet. And we do see another group of Stalkers join up, but they're also engaging Hydras, so more Lings along the way, and it looks like this surround is finally going to happen, but we can see some blink outs, but there's going to be some Hydras intercepting the last of these Stalkers, so a lot of damage being done. He's lost 3,700 workers right now, as opposed to, or resources right now, where Caleb has only lost about half of that. So More Stalkers being warped in at home because he wants to defend. He has some guys at home. But that's a lot of Hydras and that's a lot of Lings. So is he going to be able to defend against this or not? Lings are going to take out the probe and the pylon right there. And we're going to see the Hydras push up. We're going to see the Hydras push up. There we go. There we go. So, big, huge, exciting battle. Force fields go down, but once one of these buildings goes down, the pylon, we see it's unpowered cybernetics core. And we're going to see that it's going to focus down the cyber core right away. This is for that Spire Mutalisk transition that's going to happen. We see 4 Mutalisks on the production tab right there. And Hydras are going to come in and start wrecking this Colossus. And they're going to start pinning down. And we're going to see the end of YachtMaster. That is GG. So that game goes to CalebAracous, looking to come back in this series. So the series is now 1-3 in favor of the Confederation. Rival Gaming just got their first win,